Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Combo Breaker 99. I'm back with a real quick post-fight reaction to a fight last night. Belbita versus Liana Jojua. Man, yo, this is what I'm always talking about, octagon IQ. You know, once you have that game plan or you know you have a better strength in a certain discipline than another fighter, you just got to stick with it. You know, you got to stick with it. Don't ever give another fighter a fighting chance. If you do that, it's going to slip right out of your hands. And that's what happened to Belbita. She gave Jojua a fighting chance, and she took advantage of it. And she won this fight first round submission via armbar. If you just go back and look at it real quick, Belbita at the bell, she started off nicely with her striking. She landed two big right hands right off top. I mean, right on the chin. And she got a reaction out of Jojua. You could see right there that she had the power to hurt Jojua, and Jojua kind of reacted to those shots. Because Jojua is a little bit slower with the hands. She's not that good with her striking game. Her game is on the ground. And like the commentator said, if you go to the ground with Jojua, she's definitely going to submit you with the arm. So she's going to get you with the arm bar. So Belbita, she should have kept it standing. I mean, like, Jojua went to the fence too. Like, her back was to the fence, so Belbita could have just unloaded some right hands or busted her up for the rest of the round, or at least or she could have got a stoppage. She could have got a stoppage win, but what did she do? She goes in for the clinch, gets the underhooks, and doesn't really get much done in the clinch. So for the most part, it was a stalemate. I mean, Jojua got in some knees, and she looked like she was kind of muscling Belbita around, but Belbita got the takedown, and she's past the guard, and she's on top. But that's textbook for Jojua. So Jojua, what does she do? She gets that arm. She gets that right arm, and she gets the right leg over the face of Belbita, pulls her back, extends that arm back. I thought it was over right there because Jojua was trying to tear that arm off, man. She was, like, extending that thing. You could see the joint about to pop, but for some reason at the angle, Belbita was able to kind of turn it at an angle, and when she turned it, her flexibility helped her survive. You know, it helped her survive for a minute, but she could not get out. Jojua was not going to let that arm go. She knew that this was her only way to win at this point, and it was just to keep her down and try to go ahead and submit her and don't make this a long night. And that's what she did. Like, she transitioned to a belly down armbar, and when she transitioned, she turned over, and the weight of Belbita kind of threw her. The weight of Belbita got thrown over, so when that weight fell down, it really extended that arm fully, and there were two screams. Belbita letting out that scream that let you know that she tapped out, and Jojua letting you know that she just won. So I was like, wow, man. It was so quick too. It was just so quick the way it happened. That's why I was just like, man, like, Belbita had the game plan to win this fight, because I went back and looked at a few of their tapes, you know, a few of their fights before this, and I was like, okay, she got the hand speed. I was like, Belbita probably got the hand speed to beat Jojua. You know, Sarah Morris was able to outclass Jojua in their last fight, but I thought that Belbita would have did a little bit better. You know, especially when that right hand started landing. I was like, oh, she might get a stoppage win here, man, but she didn't execute it, man. She didn't execute the game plan. And again, I'm going back to tell y'all once again, I'm stressing young fighters this, and a lot of, like, casual fans that don't know MMA. It's important to use your IQ. Use what you know, and don't try to get fancy. You know, Belbita tried to get fancy in there with the clinch, and she didn't understand what she had. Like, when those right hands landed, she could have just capitalized off the striking right there. You know, the win was hers. So yeah, man, like, if you're thinking about being a fighter, remember, like, think with the mind first, not the heart. You know, don't try to go in there and make, like, a big fight. Just go in there and use your brain, man, because you got to be able to fight the next fight, and you want to make longevity for yourself, man. But yeah, that's all I got on this, guys. Like I said, this was a good one. I almost forgot there were fights last night. I had to jump on and turn this on, and it was already just about to start, man. But yeah, it was a good one, man. Let me know what y'all thought of it. Make sure y'all subscribe. Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Peace.